Okay, everybody, welcome back to round 3 of Not Playing Magic. Avacyn Restored 4-pack sealed, and we are 1-1 at this moment. Would like to get the extra 2 packs out of this win, but we have to mulligan, of course. Okay, we're going to keep this one. We're on the draw, so it's not terrible. We're playing Mordrano. He plays a green-white deck. He does have a Terminus and a Gold Knight Redeemer, which are two things to worry about, but hopefully we can kind of get things going a little bit before that happens. So, yeah. Probably a Peddler here on turn 2. I think he doesn't have it. We need to hit the Forest on this draw. Not the Forest Mage. We'll see if he's got the Righteous Blow, I guess. Better now than later. Alright, so we really need to start hitting our mana, obviously. Just like any game of Magic, you're going to want to hit your mana at some point. Actually, we wouldn't mind hitting a Forest here and going Guide to Forcemage. Yeah, that's going to be the play. We'll do the Guide up on the Stone right again, and then when we Forcemage, we'll have 2/3/3 Fire Breathers. That ends up working out a little bit better for us, so we'll say no to the Soul Bond here. Once we get our Forcemage up, I'm probably content with then playing the Triumph. Though if our opponent doesn't play anything here, we know he's going to drop a Plains, but if he doesn't play... Ooh, he's got his Island. Alright, Wingcrafter's a little bit of a game for our opponent. Though if he attacks with the Ranger and doesn't have another drop here, that's very aggressive. Staring down us with... Okay. Peddler, I'm assuming. Ooh, the Trident. That's kind of bad. Alright. So yeah, we're going to go ahead here and Soul Bond with our Stonewright. We got our host of 3/3s. Do we offer him the trade on the Guide? Not yet. He can get the damage in the air, I suppose. Next turn we'll probably play the Malcontents over the Triumph. If he equips this Trident here and doesn't have another play, that puts us in a better spot. Sure, he gets in for 5, but then we get in for, 6+, so... Alright, why would he attack without the Trident? He must have the Gold Knight Redeemer or something. That's got to be the thought. Or something he doesn't mind trading with us. Got a Forcemage of his own. Maybe a Peddler with it. Okay, so no. Alright. So if he has the Righteous Blow, he has it. We'll just have to see. We'll get our Hound of Grizzlebrand online, actually. He's our biggest threat right now. Against our opponent, that is. So if he equips up the Trident, no big deal. I still think we have more power on board. This could be the Redeemer, giving him 6 life. That's okay with us. Okay, he's keeping up the white-blue. Alright. Okay, this is still fine. We still fire breathe through all of those guys, so we can still drop a Malcontents on our opponent at any time for 4 damage. Yeah, we kind of want him to attack with the flyers, actually. He doesn't know we have the dragon in hand, so this is actually better for us if he attacks with the flyers, because I think we just win. He's kind of deliberating. Good deliberation, though, on our opponent's part. That does actually change up our plan a little bit, also. This changes up our plan as well. Let's think. Yeah, we're going to play out this Forcemage here and tie it up to the Hound. So what do we actually want to kill? I think we want to give up the Stone Right also, possibly. See, what can he attack back with? We'll block anything on the ground, chump style. Should we be swinging in with the other Forcemage also? That's really the only question here. If he has the Redeemer, that kind of gets us. In this scenario, we've already turned too many of our guys sideways. But I think this is still okay. Anything he blocks with dies, so... we really need to put him to the decision pretty early. If he has a peel, we're kind of screwed. He's gonna peel the Undying, we're assuming. Okay. Alright. Well, the Malcontents could have ended it if I wasn't an idiot. Now we have a little bit more work to do. Let's think. I don't see how he can swing here, but if he does, that's good for us, so... maybe Redeemer, if it's a big one. Maybe a Terminus. So he can get us for 7, 8, 9, 10 in the air next turn. We know that. Malcontents gets him for 3. So if we attack in, we have to bring him down to 5. If we bring in Dragon, though, doesn't put us any power on board, but he's got all flyers anyway, so if we bring in Dragon and swing, we'd have to hope to not die next turn to some crazy thing, and then Malcontents wins us the game. So if we get 4 through, we bring in Malcontents now. We put him down to 5. We swing through with our big guy. That's still not enough. Didn't really want to show him the dragon there, but I don't think we have a choice. I also maybe should have swung in with the humans, but I kind of hope he just lets the 4 go. Alright, yeah, that's fine for us. Next turn we just have to sneak 1 by our opponent to win, so... He's probably going to queue up his Redeemer here. That means he has 1 other playable creature in hand. That would be a flyer in that scenario. Could have a cloud shift, we suppose, or something. Okay, so that's his play. The safe money here is swinging on the ground and then playing Malcontents. So let's say he has Cloud Shift. If we play the Malcontents, we hit him for 3, and then 1 damage has to get through. There's no way he can block both guys, so yeah, that's the sure win. Alright, well, we'll go to the board. See what our options are. We're bringing the snare. And the rain. Get rid of the guys. Though guys is good for peddler. I'd rather get rid of aggravate than guys. Rain's a really expensive way to get rid of a trident, though. He hasn't had any enchantments of note, so I don't think we'll end up playing that, to be honest. Yep, this looks like our list. We could play Demolish Heavy. Nah. It's very interesting to me to start pinging our opponent's lands on turn 4, especially with like this too. With them, we're not really doing anything to advance our board. I do suppose all of our drops are below 4, but that still just doesn't seem to do it for me. So we'll go ahead and submit this and go ahead and play. This one's slow but fine. We just have to draw into creatures. We'll see what our opponent does. He kept, so we don't want to maul. We have enough mana to be pinging him and things, so... This guy's Wingcrafter out, no big deal. Unless he has a Peddler or something, which also, I guess, fine. That's about the worst case scenario there. We have enough for our Scalding Devil to ping 2 a turn. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Okay, Guide's bad. Alright. So we're going to be eating, let's see, 2, 5 points of damage before we start being able to do anything about it. Alright, yeah, this is getting really bad. So we'll go ahead and pass. Nothing we can do, we'll just keep taking. This is not the way we wanted to come out of the gates. 2 land draws on a kind of land heavy hand. It's not really going to work for us. Our opponent's on all 3 colors already, so yeah, it's just going to get ugly. You might as well swing with both, yep. That's a good draw, though. That makes me okay with not pairing these 2 guys, I think. Let's see if I don't pair. He's a flyer anyways. Yeah, we're not pairing that. Though we might get down too early here. We'll see. If he's got a good 4-drop, he just curved out and we died, basically. I do like having Hound double striking 3/3. I think that's a good game for us. But our opponents can get at least 4 in the air each turn. Plus a Peddler. Yeah, this is not good. This is where we want to crack the guys. Okay. Yeah, we probably just want to break the Death Touch here. I don't think the ping's going to be a big game for us. Wait. Nope. Nope, we just dumbed up and took it. Okay. Alright, well that could help. First time we've seen that Zealot's Conscripts also. Alright, so we're taking at least 4 in the air. We're on a 3-turn clock. I don't know how we compete. We do want our Hound to die, I guess, on this turn. We may want to snag the Wingcrafter. That's bad. Yeah, so we're gonna snag a Wingcrafter, I feel like, here. Or we snag the Death Touch and swing through for a bunch. Kind of like that. I'd like to reset that flight pairing, though. Alright, now what does this actually do for me? I don't think it did a whole lot. Let's see if he wants to kill it. I'm assuming no. My only question is, well, the reason I did that was I'm hoping he doesn't have another creature to pair it up with right off the bat again. That'd be the ideal scenario. If he does, then, you know, we just eat it, but... Or if he has something like the Redeemer, or whatever the case may be. Even a Trident. No, well, he's still gotta put someone in the air to get it by us. Okay. That'll do it. He's gonna take the Wingcrafter back. Don't think there's much we can do there. Yeah, I think we just start taking the loss here. So Wingcrafter will go back in his paws, which is what he should do. He took the guide. Okay. He wants the flyer to have Death Touch, I guess? Yeah, I don't think there's any way we peel out of this one. Let's see. Alright, so we're going to take 3 in the air and then die next turn. Doesn't sound good. We don't even have a draw for this, I don't think. Well, that's about as close as we can get. You're not sure I'm dragging this out. We got nothing. Let's just go to the board. Alright. Maybe we do want to end up bringing back more Guises. I just don't think Scalding Devil's good. I think Guise is better than Scalding Devil. I don't think Escort does anything for us. I think another Guise is even fine there. We'll go ahead and submit the deck like this. The Guise heavy deck. It's either Guise heavy or Demolish heavy, and I think I like Guise heavy better. Yeah, we'll play first. Yeah, hand's playable. We're not going to mold that. It's not a strong hand, but we're 1 mana of any color short of having a fairly decent start. If he draws Wingcrafter here and we can knock it down, that would be ideal. Alright. Guess it's nice to have a trick in hand. But we'd rather have mana on hand in this case. If we don't go 3-drop, 4-drop, we just probably lose. Though this is good because we can just guise that and get rid of a fairly large problem on board. So unfortunately, we are just going to have to guise the peddler. And go Forcemage on our next turn. Though if we get Hound of Grizzlebrand, we would like to have a fire-breathing double striker. That would be fine for us. Alright, so this guy's Trident out. Suppose that's okay. I will guise again. Those are the 1-drops we were scared of. All this is doing is really buying us time to draw into our mana, which then puts a lot of pressure on our opponent. Giving him time to draw into his big creatures, though, which is not good for us. Alright, so we got a 2-2 guide. No big deal. That's going to be a 5-2 next turn, so we'll have to keep that in mind. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and Fire Breathe here. Forcemage Conscripts is also fine. There's a few things we've got that are pretty good right now. A 4-drop. He's got a Flowering Lumber Knot. Well, we gotta swing in while we can. He's gonna get chumped with the Timberland Guide, we know that. If not, we're just gonna Fire Breathe him. Hit our opponent for a bunch. We'll play out the Forcemage, I feel like, here. Yeah. We can break up a Soulbond pairing on the Lumber Knot with a Zealous Conscripts, depending on how many Soulbond options our opponent has. Okay, so there's the one. Of the important one. So we'll take the 6 damage here. That's fine with us. Our opponent will take more on his next turn. So now we gotta think here. Do we think our opponent would give us the Forcemage? We know he wouldn't. So if we swing in with a 6/6 double striker, that's big game. But I don't know that he'll have another way to pair up his Lumber Knot. So I think that's going to be the play here, is going to be to snag up his guy. Break his bond. Do we leave anything back in case he does have another soul bond? That's the question. We'd be getting in 1 damage. Let's see, it's 4, 7, 11, 13. What's 14 here? Probably nothing. But does he have another soul bond? Hard to say. Yeah, I think we go for it. No, having the fire breather on the hound is huge. We don't go for it here. Alright, so we'll see if our opponent has another soulbound creature or not. And of course he does. But we may be able to sneak 3 through. 4 through. Yeah, I think we do. Okay, so here's my thought, and you guys can think through this at home. We play the guide out and have 3 red mana left. We'll put our token on our Forcemage, so that's swinging in for 4. The Conscripts is swinging in for 4. The Hound is swinging in for 4. And the Stonewright can be pumped to 4, so that's going to be the play. I think we got him here. There's really nothing you can do. Whichever guy he leaves open. He's going to make me cast a spell, which is fine. So yeah, 2-1. Misplayed the balls out of the match, or the match we lost. But anyways, thanks for watching. And let me know what you'd have done differently, especially in the second game there. Alright, see you guys.